today's vlog is slightly different. My dad was really busy and so I offered to help him film this vlog, so you have a day in the life of Bethany. I actually have a politics mock exam this afternoon and so I'm busy revising for that. I find probably the best way for politics, and I think it is different for every subject, is my maps. So I actually did art at AS, so you can kind of see my creativity coming out through my maps. But I find my maps easy because you just put in condensed information and you can look at it, and in one page you remind yourself of examples, facts, key things that you need to know, definitions, pros and cons, concepts. So maybe my maps will work for you if you are revising. Try my map. My second revision tip for any students who might be interested is look at exam questions. So I've printed out some past questions on the topic that I'm doing, because I think even though you might know the content, you need to know how to apply it to the exam, how to structure your answers, and there are past questions as well available on the website. So past questions, tip number 2 for revision. So we've just been having a conversation about how to keep going and what to do when you get disappointed, and Mum's actually preaching on Sunday about the life of Joseph, so I've asked her to say something about his life because he definitely kept going.
Yeah, I think that the life of Joseph is really a picture, a story of God's faithfulness. And in Joseph's life there were many highs and lows, but he learned to trust God throughout it all, knowing that God was with him through the tough times, through the good times. And I think we need to know that whatever we might be going through, God's with us and God is faithful. And what maybe man intends for evil, God can use for good as we trust him. And I think it's really key to trust God in everything that we're going through.
Very good. So if you want to hear more of that, come to our church Sunday. Well done. Just headed into school now for my exam. Had a good morning of revision, so I'm feeling kind of confident. It depends what comes up, but we'll see. So last week I received an email from Oxford University to say that I didn't get a place, and I have to say it was very disappointing and I was quite upset about it. But just reflecting on that experience, really, I was talking to a friend and they were saying, isn't it funny that we acknowledge God when he opens a door, and so often we say, oh, where's God? How is this working out when he closes one? And I think the story of Joseph, as we touched upon earlier, is really important, because actually how many times must he have had questions for God, like, God, why am I being sold into slavery? Why am I in prison for doing the right thing? And if you know the story of Joseph, you'll know what I'm talking about. And yet through it all, God works out this purpose. And I think, you know what, trust God. So if a door is shut in your life, or if things aren't going out the way you think they should, trust that God sees the bigger picture. Do your best, let God do the rest.
Hello, how is everybody?
Welcome back.
Oh, long day.
It's good to have him home. I have to say, vlogging is not easy. Hats off to you, Dad.
Thank you so much for taking care of this today.
Hey, Dad. We love you so much.
Well done.
Superhero.